the rest of the process and figure out your video. It's orderly the worst and best video you can potentially make. What software should I use to edit my videos? DaVinci Resolve is a professional video editing and color grading application you can download for free, and the free version of the software pretty much does about 90% of what YouTubers actually need to use it for. There is also a paid version of DaVinci Resolve that you can buy for a single one-time fee of $2.99, but I've left a link to that down below, and I've also got a video talking about the different kinds of software you can get.
NCAA Football 2000
as well. How long does it / should it take you to edit a video for YouTube? This is very dependent on the actual video that you're editing, but a general alpha gaming video that I get from Harris usually takes me around 4 hours to get a finalized, finished, polished edit done. From there, exporting and uploading and then getting feedback takes probably the longest part of the entire process. And then any changes, depending on severity, can take me another hour or two just to kind of make the tweaks and get things looking just right. So all in all, I would probably say around 6 to 8 hours roughly, so probably a full day's worth of work when it comes to editing a video. How do you go about finding stock assets like icons, templates, looking for things that are royalty-free for your videos? They have a pretty big collection, but also there's places like Hollywood Edge, Video Copilot, Premium Beat, and Artlist. For icons, I recommend websites like the Noun Project and Flat Icon. You also have sites like the Envato Marketplace that have links to music, templates, stock video files, and all sorts, and I've left links to all of these down in the description below. What genre of video should I make? That comes down to you and what you personally enjoy. I always recommend making videos that you would actually enjoy watching yourself. If you enjoy them, then somebody else will more than likely enjoy them too. How do you stay on topic during a video? You write a script, simple as that really. Have a format, an outline, or a script that you can refer to during the video to keep you on track when you are in. If you feel like you're rambling and you're starting to say things that don't really make sense or aren't really relevant to the video, pause, take a deep breath, and then start over. You're in no rush for anyone. You're going to be editing this video later on, so take your time. And on the back of that, as a professional tip for you guys, if you are feeling like you're rambling an awful lot during the editing process, then cut it out completely. One of the best things I've learned as an editor over my time is to be really strict with yourself when it comes to editing content that you feel like isn't providing any value or information. Always think of things like, does this information help? Does this help the point I'm trying to make?
Hi
or is
everybody,
it
Brad
just
Nessler here with Lee Corso and Kirk Turstreet.
What's the best way to get better sound and audio for my videos? The single best way is to get the microphone as close to your mouth as possible. Invest some money into a decently strong light stand, and if you use one of these Rode microphones, all you need is an extension cable to extend the distance from your camera to the microphone. And once you've done that, get the microphone as close as possible to your mouth. I recommend the distance between your thumb and your pinky finger as kind of like a nice rule of thumb when it comes to determining the distance between one and the other. If you're shooting on a wide angle lens, then try and get the microphone as close as you possibly can. What do you do to focus on editing? Well, the way I do it is I usually set around 60 to 90 minutes of distraction-free
Eastern
work
Kentucky
time to
tees up
focus
the ball
on
as we
editing
get
the
ready
video.
for the opening
Put on some
kickoff.
instrumental music or put on a podcast that you enjoy listening to, and then just get the work done. And once that time is up,
Number 6,
stand
at
up,
the 3.
stretch, go on a walk maybe, then come back and then repeat the process until the work is done. What is the best upload schedule for YouTube? In your analytics on YouTube, you'll find an audience tab that will tell you when the most traffic is when it comes to your audience, when the majority of your audience are online. That's probably the best time to upload a video to YouTube. And in terms of how many videos you actually upload, I recommend at least one a week just to start getting you into the rhythm.
He's all the way down to the 47-yard line.
That was a big-time play, and who set it down?
I
think the defense might have been thinking run there.
Well, I don't blame them. Feel free to experiment with your upload schedule and see what works best for you without giving you massive burnout. What do you do if your footage is completely unusable? You refilm it.
First and 10.
Do you have any
Ball
tips for speeding up the editing process? Yes, keyboard shortcuts. Using keys like J, K, and L are a great start to speed up your editing, and I talk about them in my editing tips video, which you can find up here as well as in the description down below. Simply put, though, J, K, and L keys are speed modifiers for your playback on your timeline.
The wide receiver flew down the field on that touchdown connection.
He has the speed to spread back.
To speed. It's effectively manage and listen to what's being said at twice the speed, so it allows me to edit twice as fast because I'm listening to things twice as fast. And as a little tip, I highly recommend saving things that you do fairly frequently as effects presets so you can drag and drop onto your timeline for quick. If you put it around your and then push your camera out and create a really tight line with your camera strap and your camera. You get some really nice, smooth, stable motion because you have an extra point of contact with the camera. You can also use your hands and put something underneath them to slide across objects to create some really nice, smooth dolly movements. How often should you use B-roll in the edit? B-roll is a very flexible way of conveying new information, but only when it's necessary. You can overuse B-roll, so I recommend using it to just convey new information, to help explain points that you're making in more detail, or to showcase different things like the product you're reviewing, or to show things on a computer screen. Use it often, but only use it to convey points of interest.
Somebody came free there.
One of the best places to learn video production / video editing. If you're enjoying this video and want to see more things like this, then I recommend subscribing to the channel and giving it a like if you enjoyed the video. But there's other resources like Video Copilot for Adobe After Effects, Ripple Training for Final Cut Pro, Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve, and Apple Motion Training. Along with that, there's some Affinity Design and Affinity Photo tutorials on their own YouTube channels and their website, as well as other YouTube resources for filmmaking like Filmright, Peter McKinnon, Daniel Schiffer, you know them. And I'll also link a couple of my other favorites down below. Does it really matter what software you use? People have a tendency to get hung up on the idea of things being industry standard. Something being industry standard makes no sense in the content creation sphere because there is no real industry. In TV and film, it's different. There are industries already there, there's architectures in place, so it's a different use case there. But on YouTube, no. It doesn't matter. How do you apply color corrections and effects in edit? I do something a little bit differently inside of Final Cut Pro 10 that works really well and it relates to what I mentioned. The first thing I do is put all of my A-roll content inside of what's called a multi-cam clip. Once I've done all of that, what I do is in that clip is I apply my color correction and my audio effects to those clips using the presets I mentioned earlier. I then throw that multi-cam clip into a project and I edit the multi-cam clip itself. The reason for this is that when it comes to me making tweaks or adjustments to the color grade or the audio in general, I can do that inside of the multicam clip. It makes it super easy to fix things down the line if something breaks. How much B-roll should I film? In today's world, storage is pretty cheap. SD cards, hard drives, SSDs are all pretty inexpensive and you can get a lot of storage for relatively inexpensive costs. The saying goes, I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So bear that in mind when it comes to shooting B-roll and overshooting footage. Should I start a second channel for other types of content? I don't think making two channels or at least another channel is necessary when you're first starting out. Most people have a problem making one channel successful, so I don't see the reason why you would want to balance two channels and equally try and build them up as well. However, if you've been doing this for a while and you want to do more diversified content and you're really about the audience on your main channel, that's when I recommend setting up a second channel or a third channel if you have more than one to post that content to. But the takeaways, start with one and then grow from there. How do you add call to actions to videos? For example, subscriber animations. I usually make those myself, but there are a few websites that I have used in the past for similar things. Motion VFX has NTuber and NTuber 2 packs for Final Cut Pro 10 that include similar animations like those. These are mostly for Final Cut Pro 10, but there are some available for Adobe Premiere and Resolve. I've linked to some other options down below that you can go check out, and I've also made a free one available for everybody on my Discord, so there's a link for that also down below. What is the best way to structure a YouTube video? It really comes down to the simple three-part structure: beginning, middle, and end. In the beginning, you have some kind of introduction that will hook the audience and bring your audience in to make them watch that video. The middle is where you'll set up your problem, your conflict, where you're going to discuss the issue at hand and give context to the rest of the video. And finally, it's the end, where it's the resolution and the resolve for the video and the conclusion for everything. So, for example, you open the video, where you talk about a product that you're going to review. You then review it, you look at the pros and the cons, the problems,
good job there by the defense to get a hand on it.
And your third act is your conclusion and your opinion and solving any of the issues you might have had during that middle stage. You've opened with the hook to get your audience's attention, you then lay the foundation and the context for the video, and then you round it all off with the resolution and conclusion. How do I get into the YouTube algorithm? The algorithm is YouTube's recommendation system, really. It really comes down to the content that you've watched in the past and what YouTube thinks you will
And it
enjoy
falls
watching more
incomplete.
of.
He
Then
had
it
his
recommends
wide out, but he
content
couldn't
based
hit
on
him.
When he
three main
misses,
things.
it's
It bases
usually
on watch
high,
time,
and that's something he's been working
engagement,
very
and
hard with his
click-through
coach on.
rate. Click-through rate is the click-through
They're
rate
down at
of your
10 coming up.
thumbnail. It's how many
Ball
people
on
have
the
clicked
17-yard
on your
line.
thumbnail when they see it in search, or in recommended, or in the browse page. Watch
They
time is
come out
how
of the
long
nickel.
people have watched the video for, so it really looks at how long people are
Drops
engaged
back
with
to
the
pass.
video, if it's got a short attention span, if it's got a long
Across the middle.
attention span, and
Hands
also
it
looks
to
at
the
things
senior.
like engagement,
Brought down.
likes,
They made the
subscribes,
third down
comments
conversion
on
look
the video,
too easy.
engagement
Just looking for
of
the
video
first and
itself.
ended up getting
Then
a
you have
huge
high
chunk of
engagement,
yardage.
high
It's
view
not
time,
bad.
and fantastic click-through rate, you're more likely to get your videos recommended. And how do you take advantage of all that? You just make good videos. What is the best way of writing a script? What I actually do with my scripts is actually break them down into smaller chunks that are bullet pointed. Having
It's
smaller
first and 10.
sentences is
Ball on
easier
their
to
own
digest
43.
and to remember and to convey that more naturally. Make notes on what you want to say,
Here's
not so
backfield.
much how to say it. Which video editing software would you not recommend for beginners? Adobe Premiere. If you
There's
are
the
just
play
starting
fake.
out,
Short
bear that in
draw.
mind. If you are
Caught.
just
Brought
now
down to the
starting
open
out
field.
making
A
videos,
5-yard gain.
spending $50+ a month on a service where you're not making any money back is a bit silly. Go for
Second and
solutions like
5 coming up
DaVinci
here.
Resolve
And
or
this is
single
the play of the
purchases
current
where you're not
drive.
making monthly contributions to use the software you need to use. If you get it for free though as a student or as a teacher, then that's a
And they
different
make the
story. But
stop.
if you're just
And the
starting out
halfback ripped
and you
off
have
a
no
nice
money
gain there
and you
to
have
get
no
him the
monthly
first.
income
Hey,
and
this
you're
kid's a
spending money just to
good-looking
make
back. Let's see if they
something,
go
then
through 'em
reconsider
again.
that. How do you edit videos so they are more immersive? The single
This is the 8th play of the drive. And the secondary better be careful. This receiver wants to make a play. He tosses it short, and he's shoved out of bounds.
That was a well-designed play.
Yep, good execution there. Nice job of getting the first down on that pass.
It's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone. And this impact receiver is looking to make a play. He's in the zone. They'll throw on 1st down. Throw. Complete. Brought down. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting that pass completed for positive yardage.
And so we've reached the end of quarter number 1, and we're all tied up. The offense better get that defensive tackle blocked up. He can make plays. He's rolling left. He's going left. Someone got a hand on it.
You got to be careful throwing in the coverage like that.
Well, Coach, I don't think it was a poor decision. It was just a great reaction by the man in coverage.
Portland State lines up with a split backfield. He drops back. Over the middle. And it's incomplete. He put too much on that throw.
That's his big tight end, and he's definitely not a track star. I think the quarterback just overestimated his speed.
Number 35 in to attempt the short field goal. The kick is up. And it's good. This drive summary is brought to you by Pontiac. Portland State lines up for the kickoff. Here's the kick. Number 1 fields it at the 9. The offense gets ready to start a new drive as they just couldn't get anything going on their last possession, going 3 and out. They'll start this drive at the 26.
First and 10.
Nickel defense. Drops back to pass. And here's a quick throw. It's tipped.
Wow, not a smart pass.
He thought he could squeeze it in there, I guess.
Now, the next time he does that, he better be ready to make a tackle. They'll pick him off if he's not careful.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. They line up in an I. Pitch is right. Comes across the middle. Got it to him on the run. And they make the stop. And the trickery pays off with a nice gain and a first down. First and 10. Ball on the 43.
43-yard line.
The Colonels come out with split backs.
On the goose.
He might have a chance. Inside the 30. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Eastern Kentucky. And he manages to find the end zone for the 2nd time this half.
Yep, he's really finding his way into the end zone. He's off to a great start.
And he tacks on the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Eastern Kentucky to kick. Number 6 and number 21 back ready to return. And they'll be returning this one. Number 21 has it at the 5. A scoring drive the last time out for this offense, and they'll huddle up for this drive. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 22.
At the 22-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Vikings come out showing 3 wide. He's under some heat. They'll make the sack. Now that's some heavy pressure.
It all starts with the battle up front. I don't care how good your receivers are or how explosive your running backs are. If you can't control the line of scrimmage, then it's tough to move the football.
I agree, Coach. And the thing is, this quarterback can make some plays for you if you give him enough time back there to throw.
Well, it looks like he's going to have to figure out how to make plays without time.
Incomplete pass.
Way to keep your head on a swivel, kid. That was a nice job of locating the football and knocking it down to prevent the completion.
Sure was, Coach. He put himself in great position to make a play.
Passing situation here on 3rd and long. Ball on the 16-yard line. The Vikings line up with 3 wide. Back to pass. Looking. Over the middle. And he's tackled. He made the catch, and they're still going to be short.
Hey, if you would have gotten some yards on 1st and 2nd down, you wouldn't have needed so many on 3rd down.
4th and 6. Ball on the 26-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away.
Back to punt. Number 40, back to return.
He gets it away. Number 40 signals for a fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 38. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll get the ball here at the 38-yard line. They come out in a nickel. Toss. There he goes. At the 40. Inside the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Eastern Kentucky. And that was his third rushing touchdown of the half.
You've heard the saying, a guy's in a zone. Right now, this guy's not stopping for anybody.
Speaking of stopping, somebody on the defense has to stop this running back, or else we're in for a long, long game.
And he hits the PAT. Over 6 minutes remain here in the second quarter. And the score, Eastern Kentucky 21, Portland State 10. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Kicks it off. Number 21 fields it at the 3. Shifty move there at the 30. Not a whole lot of success their last time out.
Not at all. This offense has to do a better job of staying on the field and giving their defense a chance to catch their breath.
They'll go to work at the 38.
State Vikings take over at the 38-yard line. First and 10.
The Vikings come out in the ace formation. Inside handoff. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
That blitz couldn't have worked any better for the defense or any worse for the offense.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 38.
38-yard line.
They line up in a double tight set. Look, he rolls out to the right, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. The quarterback had nowhere to go, and he's brought down for the sack.
They've got to do a better job up front with their pass protection.
If they don't start picking up everybody, then this quarterback's going to be pretty sore in the morning. That's for sure.
Third down and what they didn't want to get in. Ball on their own 31. The Vikings line up with 3 receivers bunched. He drops back. Steps up. He's looking. Throws this one out to the right. And they couldn't hook up on that one. He was looking for his running back, but the pass just sailed on him.
4th and long. Ball on the 31-yard line.
And the punt team will come out. It's 4th down. Number 39 gets it off. Number 40 fields it to 37. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession. They'll take over at the 41-yard line.
41-yard line.
They'll throw on first down. Throws down the middle. Batted ball.
That's what I like to see, because when you call a zone defense, you have to be aware of what's behind you and in front of you.
And when you have a linebacker who does the things that this guy can do, it adds a lot to your defense.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 41.
41-yard line.
Eastern Kentucky lines up with 3 receivers. Looking. He's going long. He got it! To the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Eastern Kentucky. Spectacular play by the halfback.
You gotta love this guy. He wants the ball every play. He runs it. He catches it. I wouldn't be surprised to see him throw it real soon.
And he tacks on the extra point. Just over 5 minutes now remaining in the second quarter. And the score, Eastern Kentucky 28, Portland State 10. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Decent kick, looks to be returnable. Number 21 fields it at the 1. The offense gets ready to start a new drive as they just couldn't get anything going on their last possession, going 3 and out. They'll set up shop at the 23. 2 tight ends here. They'll throw on first down. Looks, throws it to the outside. Batted ball. Good awareness defensively that time by the linebackers.
Not only that, but as you saw, he also made a very athletic move to get to the ball.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 23. He might not be able to get the pass off. Under relentless pressure, the quarterback goes down for the sack.
Those guys on defense are just pinning their ears back right now, coming in as fast as they can.
Well, in that case, the offense needs to sneak in a screen pass to the halfback. Let him get behind the rush and then take off behind his blockers for 6.
Third down, 13. Ball on their own 20. Nickel defense. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Under pressure. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. The quarterback came out of nowhere.
Where's the hot read? You gotta have a hot read when the corner is coming on a blitz.
Coach, I don't even think the quarterback knew he was blitzing.
Fourth and long. Ball on the 15-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away.
Number 40, back deep to return.
Didn't get all of that one. Fumbles the ball. Number 33 recovers a loose ball. Excellent field position to start the drive.
First and 10.
The Colonels line up in an I formation. They hand it off. And the big fella with some room. They'll bring him down. He got a really nice gain on that run.
I'm going to tell you, I think the defense needs to make some adjustments. Maybe move 8 or 9 guys into the box. Coach, maybe they can slow this running game down.
You're right, Kirk. Heck, I could run through those holes.
First and 10. Ball on the 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
They line up in the shotgun. It's a bad snap. He throws it, and he can't make the catch.
The pass ball's incomplete. Number 9, the intended receiver on the play.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. 4 wide. Back to pass. He steps up. He's looking. He's got to throw it in a hurry. Throws it to the outside. The wideout makes a big catch there.
Hey, whenever you have a receiver who can make plays like that, you just want to get the ball in his hands and let him do the work.
Listen up, my friend. That was a tremendous throw by the quarterback, too. Don't forget about the guys slinging the ball all over the field out there.
And he hits the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. And they'll be returning this one. Number 6 takes it at the 4. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. They'll get the ball here at the 22-yard line.
22-yard line. First and 10.
This big fella at defensive tackle's in the zone right now. Nice play fake. Pressure coming. And he's going to be sacked. I think the offensive line missed a block there.
Somebody did. It was like a jailbreak up front, and the linebacker will get the credit for the sack.
Second and long. Ball on the 13.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Drops back to pass. Looking, steps up, throws to the middle, and it falls incomplete. A lot of shoving while the pass was in the air. Let's get the call.
On the defense. 15-yard penalty. First down.
They call him for interfering with the receiver.
Well, I don't know about that one. The refs can get a little picky out there sometimes.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 28.
28-yard line.
Number 19 comes to the line with 3 wide. Steps up in the pocket, rolling out to the right side. Across the middle. A hard throw, and it was dropped.
He possibly could have taken something off that one, but hey, when you throw that way, your receiver still can make the catch. You're one step away from the big leagues, right, Coach?
Kirk, you're absolutely right. The great ones will catch anything.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Pro formation here. He drops back. He steps up. Look. Throws short. Incomplete pass. With that pressure, he just couldn't do much with it.
His chance of accuracy on that throw was practically zero. Good job by the defense.
Number 19 lines up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Back to pass. Steps up. He's looking. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. And it looks like there's an injury down there on the field.
He hurt his foot on that play, it looks like to me.
Fourth and long.
They line up to punt this one
Ball on
away.
the 22-yard line.
Didn't get all of that one. Number 40 fields it at the 50. Passing wasn't much of a problem the last time this offense had the ball, as they were able to get it in for 6. And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. Gets the ball. No, they faked it with the throw. As his fullback, they pick up 2 yards on the play-action pass.
And 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8. Ball on the 46.
46-yard line.
Eastern Kentucky comes out in the shotgun. Nice play fake. Looking, throws it to the outside. Incomplete. He led his wide receiver too far to the outside.
Yeah, he just had to pull the string a little bit more there.
It's third down and 8 to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. Eastern Kentucky comes out with 3 receivers bunched. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Wants to go long and does. The ball is tipped. Oh, he had a shot at the pick. Good defense there, guys.
I wonder if the quarterback was expecting to see man coverage there because he threw it right to the defense.
And that's what's so tough about playing against the zone. You think the guy's open, and out of nowhere, a defender shows up, just like that.
Eastern Kentucky ready to punt this one away. Number 41 boots it way up there. Number 22 calls for the fair catch. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. First and 10. Ball on the 10-yard line. The Vikings come out showing 3 wide. They'll throw on first down. Looks. He wants the long ball. Someone got a hand on it.
Excellent job of getting a hand in there to break up the pass.
It was, Coach. That one had reception written all over it, but the defender stepped up and made the play.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 10.
10-yard line.
The Vikings line up with 3 wide. And the snap goes to the back. And he's taken down. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2.
Eastern
on the
Kentucky
play.
takes a timeout. It's third down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 12. The Vikings line up in a goal line formation. They go with a run. And down he goes. Eastern Kentucky calls it a timeout. The Vikings line up to punt. Number 39 punts it, and he didn't kick that ball well at all. Ball's loose. Offense falls on it. First and 10. Ball on the 42. The Vikings line up in a split back set. He drops back. Across the middle. The senior makes the catch. Portland State takes a timeout. Second and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 50. Eastern Kentucky brings in their nickel package. Back to pass. Throws it to the outside. Tackle.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. The Vikings go with the I formation. They'll throw on first down. He passes it, and he can't make the catch.
The pass falls incomplete. Number 23, the intended receiver on the play.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 40.
40-yard line.
Portland State lines up with a split backfield. Drops back to pass. He tosses it short, and it's caught. And they get 5 yards from that completion.
5-yard gain on the play.
Third and 5. This is the 5th play of this drive.
5-yard line.
The Vikings line up with 3 wide. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot of breaking clean.
They have to try to convert here. He drops back. He's looking. Rolls right. Throws it to the outside. He catches another one. The 10. He goes down. Portland State calls a timeout. They come out in a goal line set. Handoff up the middle. Touchdown! So they give it to the fullback, and he finds his way into the end zone from a few yards out.
Why not give it to this guy inside the 5? He looks like a big old dump truck carrying a football out there.
And he tacks on the extra point. Time to take a look at the drive summary. It's brought to you by Pontiac. Fuel for the soul.